Hey, Dinarland. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020, and this is from Restored Republic via a GCR compiled by Judy Byington. And, starting off with the big call from Bruce. Number one, it was believed that the deadline for Tier 4B was set for Thursday, April 30th. Number two, the groups were paid out and intermediates would be funded overnight tonight. Number three, after Tier 1 banking source said Tier 4B might go down Wednesday, 29th of April. Number four, this AM, Travelex stopped offering dong for sale on their site. Number five, last Sunday, the Dinar RV reinstated at $1 has now elevated above that. It was on the bank screen right now and could appear tomorrow, which was Wednesday, 29th of April. Number six, Bruce did not think the new dinar rate would be made public until we had the 800 numbers. Number seven, the new Zimbabwe dollar was now asset backed. Number eight, on the Zim rate, we would have two appointments. If you don't have Zim but do have currency, you would have your exchange, get a rate, and have that money immediately available. If you do have Zim plus other currency, you would have your full exchange on your currency, and then you would verify your Zim but not settle on a rate. You would receive an advance that could range from 1 million to 25 million to hold you over until you do your second Zim appointment within 10 days. You take your Zim home. On that second appointment, you do your full humanitarian presentation, discuss your Zim rate, and set up your trust accounts. Okay, moving on from Fleming, they wanted currency holders, especially Zim holders, to go in as quickly as possible to the first appointment that would last 20 to 25 minutes. The elders wanted currency and Zim holders to get the highest rate for doing humanitarian projects. Every currency holder would get an equal chance at the highest contract rates for their project presentations. It would be a level playing field. The first appointment, you would receive a debit/credit card with millions on it to draw on between the first and second appointments. Over the first 10 days after your first appointment, your assigned wealth manager would help you choose one of 6 vetted U.S. Treasury sanctioned trust companies, Abbott, Downing, and equivalent trust companies. Second appointment, the wealth manager and private banking team you choose would assist you going forward with your humanitarian and job creation project outlines. They would be happy to take your project presentation to the U.S. Treasury to get higher rates for your Zim and or highest contract rates for your currencies. They would have 6 months, 180 days after redeeming/exchanging to seek the higher rates for your project outlines from the U.S. Treasury. Okay, and from Mark Z, the redemption process would be done in 2 parts. The bank already had one part of your package. The second part would be delivered to you. You then go to the bank to finish your redemption process. I've spoken to bankers that claim they have physically seen the banking part of the packages. Number 3, on the appointment at the redemption center, you would exchange currencies at contract rates and redeem Zim at the default rate. Those monies would be put into your account. Number 4, we've been told that the default Zim rate of 11 million per 100T Zim note would be offered at the first appointment. You could negotiate for higher rates in a second appointment with your wealth manager and private banking team. Number 5, President Trump has given U.S. banks a list of 250 humanitarian and job creation projects to invest in. Your wealth manager and banking team could explain the details at your appointment with them. Number 6, if you wanted higher rates than offered at the Redemption Center, at your appointment with your wealth manager and banking team, they would explain the international humanitarian projects you could invest in, and you could present your reasons and or your humanitarian project and ask for those for higher rates. It was recommended that you go for higher rates at your second appointment so you could help those in need. Number 7, if you had any amount of Zim bonds up to 9 100T notes, didn't have a humanitarian project, and wanted a higher than default rate, then at your second appointment, your wealth manager and team would be happy to show you the list of 250 humanitarian and job creation projects to invest in for higher than default rates on the Zim. Number 8, if you had any amount of Zim bonds up to 9 100T notes and had a humanitarian project and or wanted to invest in the sanctioned international projects, then at your second appointment, your wealth manager and team would help you obtain a higher Zim rate. Number 9, many Zim holders had 10 or more 100T Zim notes. so the default rate would be considered adequate without being awarded higher contract or ZIM rates. And that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in.